Hello everyone, I welcome you here to our third session, third installment of SANAE Software Testing BEER Online. I'm here with Gáspár, our keynote speaker and tutor for our conference, which will be held on 6th and 7th October this year. And that's it. I hope you all have a BEER port like me. And I will transfer the the speaking to Gáspár, as he has something to say about his keynote and also his workshop.
Hello everyone, welcome you in this evening. So basically I just want to give you a short teaser, short highlight on what is going to happen at the conference, and I have the honor to be there as a keynote, and I think we are planning this conference for a long time. And at that time, when we initially started to think about what should be the topic of my keynote, I wanted to introduce something which is related to how we are going to test and how we are structuring and how we are dealing with the different kinds of tests that we have. So I gave the title quality is not only testing, and basically what I would like to talk there, or what the topic of the presentation will be, that if you think about how you are talking about tests, then in a typical conversation, you are saying things that, hey, I have created a unit test, if you are more in a programmer kind of people, or I created an integration test or a system test. And we are usually using these words. And whenever I hear nowadays these words, I always I'm a little bit scared, because actually these things, whether something is a unit test, something is an integration test, or something is a system test, is more describing that how you are going to do that test, what kind of technique you will be doing. And maybe we are not considering or not focusing enough about that what we want to do with that test, what kind of quality aspects we would like to achieve with that particular test. So, and this is basically what my talk is about, that how to move away a little bit from how we are testing to the what we are testing, and try to identify our goals for our test. You can call that a testing strategy, or you can call that anyhow else, but that's basically the topic that I would like to address in the keynote. I have probably all had some strange problems or challenges that were coming from the fact that the different people were doing different kinds of tests, and there were some overlaps or testing gaps, or maybe some contradictions between the different kinds of tests. These are all, I think, consequences of not paying enough attention on the testing strategy. And in the keynote, I would like to highlight some experience I had, some techniques that worked for me, and maybe you can get that as a sort of inspiration. So that is going to be my keynote on the 6th morning, and probably that will be early enough, so you will not get fully drunk yet with the beer that is going to be provided, I hope. And on the other day, I will have a tutorial as well. Basically, my main topic of interest is behavior-driven development, and of course the behavior-driven development absolutely fitting into the testing strategy and all of those things that I was mentioning. But on the second day, I would like to make a tutorial which is more related to behavior-driven development. Particularly, I would like to teach you or practice with you a technique which is called example mapping. Probably you haven't heard about example mapping yet, because it's not that the expression itself is not that popular, but this is a very, very good technique. It's actually a technique that you can use to have a better workshop, better discussion on the requirements, so have a better understanding of the requirements as a team. It's a kind of collaborative workshop facilitation technique, if you want to say it like that. And through some exercises, we will practice that, and you will see how that works. And the great thing about example mapping is that even though that many BDD practitioners and many teams who are doing BDD are also using example mapping, but actually you can also use example mapping even if you are not doing BDD. So I think it's fitting into any kind of development process, and I think this is usually providing very instant way. It's easy to integrate that into your meeting culture, and I think it provides a a lot of good insights. Obviously, example mapping can be done also online, since we are all online nowadays, but we will take the opportunity, or actually I will take the opportunity to just find back my old stickies I already prepared with that. I have a lot of Sharpies, and I will bring all this to the workshop or to the tutorial, and we will have a chance to play together and see how example mapping works. But obviously, we also mentioned how the same thing would be working in an online platform. So basically, that's my tutorial, and those are the things that I wanted to share about the conference.
Okay, so thank you, Gáspár, and I don't want to hold you more, because we know it's your daughter's birthday and you have different things to do. So thank you for your quick intro to your keynote and workshop, and see you on the conference.
Thank you very much, and see everyone on the conference. I hope you will be all there, and we will have a beer together. Very nice. Yeah. Thank you. Bye bye.
Okay. Bye. So let's continue with sneak peek to our conference that I have prepared. So let me share my screen, and hopefully you will see my presentation. So please let me know if you are not seeing my presentation. Okay, perfect. So let's start with it. This is a conference sneak peek. I will go quickly through all the features our conference have, and let's start. So something about me. I am a head of testing in SANAE Slovakia, competency leader at Art and Solutions, which is our joint company. I've been in the testing in QA almost 15 years, and I'm even manager for these meetups, testers meetups, and also the conference. And in my free time, I'm doing reenacting. So sometimes I can be also enforcer in the conference. So I hope all of you will well behave, and I will not have to use my two-handed axe for you to make you quiet or something. Okay, so let's go back to our conference. I will tell you something about the venue, which is really magnificent. I will go through the conference day, about talks, exhibitors, and social event. Then I will go to tutorial day, and finally I will tell you something about tickets, because there are still some places free, so you can buy your admission. So our venue of our event is Waterworks Museum, Bratislava. In Bratislava, it's a really magnificent building. It's a old water pumping station from late 19th century. It has internal expositions that will be available to you during the conference. Also, we have agreed with the museum that they will give also a guided tour in English for English-speaking or non-Slovak delegates. And also there is a huge waterworks garden near the museum where you can catch some fresh air during the breaks. So, and yes, how to get there? Bus and train stop name is Riviera. It's all these information are also on our web, and this is a few pictures of how it looks like when there is an event in the museum, and a waterworks garden. So let's go for the conference day, which will be held on the Wednesday of the 6th of October. We have 2 keynotes. You have already heard about Gáspár's, and also Art Kramer made a short sneak peek on our latest meetup, like 3 or 4 weeks ago. So he will talk about also about risk. He will talk about risk in testing. And apart from keynotes, we have 8 track talks. 4 are more technical, 4 are more, let's say, management oriented. So for the technical, we have test automation, performance testing, CO testing. It's a quite thing nowadays, also crowd testing. And for the management part, we have mind maps, career development, and also risk management. So you have all of you, or each tester can pick what he wants and get interesting talks. So these are our speakers, all of them. You can see in the bottom left or bottom right corner the International Man of Mystery. That's because one of our speakers, unfortunately, for personal reasons, had to withdraw his presentation. But we are working on some substitutes. But for this information is very fresh. So we have plenty of time to find the substitution. But as for now, it's the Man of Mystery. Okay. So what about exhibitors? Exhibitors are our partners that will help to make the conference atmosphere living. So you can go to their booths and discuss everything you want concerning testing, and not only testing. So we have for robotic assisted testing, we have Copado and Ivero. You will hear a lot of about the robotic assisted testing from Henry, the second speaker on today's meetup. Okay, we have performance testing tool, which is used by Tempest, which they wanted to show how the experience they have on their project with this particular tool. Also, for the people-oriented companies, we have Titans freelancers. They are kind of framework for freelancers, as the name suggests. And also we have a Norwegian company, Itera, which is more project-oriented companies, and you can talk with them about their projects and their testing approaches on different projects all around the world. So after all these talks, you will be thirsty, and we know that you are coming to the conference not just to sit and listen. It's also about pleasure. So we have a social event with craft beer on tap. Also, we beer and street food likely comes together. So we try to make this the most informal way we could find. So there will be available street food selection. There will be also activities. We have Mega Jenga, ping pong tables, calcetto, and also for the real players, we have a poker table with professional card dealers. So you will not just sit there. You will have not have to, but you could, or you will have plenty of activities to do. Okay, so let's go for the next day, which will be on Thursday, the 7th. and it's a tutorial day. We have 2 parallel workshop tracks, so there will be two rooms. In one, we have a technical part, which is focused on the Cypress and Postman tools, and in the other room there will be management-oriented tutorials or workshop. First by Art Kramer about motivation, and as Gáspár has mentioned, the second one will be about the behavior-driven development. So these are our tutors. Apart from Gáspár and Art, we have Martin from Kiwi with the Postman, and we have Philip from Slido to present about or to make a workshop about Cypress and its uses. Okay, so let's go for the tickets. We are trying our best to make this conference happen on site. So we decided that even for the safety of the delegates, and also for there are some COVID restrictions valid in Slovakia. So we decided to go for a vaccinated only regime. Vaccinated or fully vaccinated person is considered 2 weeks after the second shot of the 2-shot vaccine, or 3 weeks after 1-shot vaccine. So please keep in mind that this is a KO criterion for our delegates, and please take in consideration if you want to go there on site, because we waited for this like 2 years, as Gáspár said in the intro. It's after 2 years, and we are doing our best to keep it on site. So that's why we have to be very strict on these conditions. And for conference day, the ticket price is 200 euros for the tutorial day, also 200. But if you purchase a conference package which consists of both of days, it's 350. So you can save some money by that. But we know that by this decision, there can be some people that cannot attend the conference on site. So we will stream also the conference via Ermit platform, which is this we are using now. And we will stream only the conference day, as the tutorials are more individual. So you can also purchase the conference day online streaming for 100 euros. So it's up to you which type of admission you will choose, and that's all. That was very quick. Let's wrap it up. So you see our sorry, I have to drink some beer. You can see our hashtag. Under this hashtag, you can see, especially Facebook, all our posts about speakers, about venue, about all the event. SANAE Software Testing BEER.EX 2021, 6th and 7th October, Waterworks Museum, Bratislava. 2 keynotes, 8 track talks, 2 parallel workshop tracks, social event, do not forget about that. And this is our web, sanae.beer, where you can find all the information about the event. And so now there is a time for questions and a chance to win a conference ticket. We have a competition. If you fill a survey that I posted to the chat. You can win a conference ticket. So it's very easy. It will take you like 5 minutes. I think there are 7 questions, very simple questions regarding entry level test automation engineers. So it's up to you, but you have seen the prices, so you can win a conference ticket worth of 200 euros or 2 online tickets if you are willing to go online. So it's up to you. I will turn off this presentation and I will go to here just to see if there are some questions or any questions. Are there any questions? Okay, if there are no questions, you can we will make a 5 minutes break so Henry can prepare, and we will continue with Henry's presentation about Copado and robotic assisted testing. In this break, you can use our lounge. It's a virtual lounge with tables. You can have a seat there, and maybe someone will join you, and you can talk each other almost as face to face. So thank you for your attention, and we will, after 5 minutes, we will resume the event with Henry's presentation. So thank you for your attention, and bye.